Young American Music Schools, it's time for some more funky stuff at Yams. In this case, Griffin for guitarists. We just got a whole ton of Griffin stuff into the store. You ought to come by and check it out. This is for the guitarists. We've got two things, and on the face of it, they don't look very different. And you might glance at it and think, okay, why is this one so much more money than that one? And I'll explain that in a second. Basically, the idea here is you can plug your guitar into your iOS gizmo, that being an iPad or iPod Touch or iPhone, equip it with an app. They're recommending iShred Live here, or GarageBand here. Basically, anything guitar-oriented this will work well with. Just one cable. What you do is you connect one end of the cable into your guitar, the other end into your iPod, and then it also allows you to plug headphones into it so you can hear what your app here is doing to your guitar tone. Great for practicing. So guitar goes into the iPod, and your pedal software mangles the sound however you want to, distortion pedals, effects pedals, whatever, and then you can hear that in your earphones. Great way to practice without bothering anybody, and it should work with just about any app that's out there. So not just iShred Live like they're doing here. Decently inexpensive. You'll find the Yams pricing is well under that National Music Store chain that just moved into town. You ought to come by and check it out. On a higher end is this analog to digital interface. It's similar in the fact that it's meant for guitarists, but its purpose is a little different. Let's take a closer look at it. Plug it into the guitar, plugs into this gizmo. You've got a gain control right here. And this is mono. This is actually a higher quality converter. This is studio quality stuff. Plug it into your iPod 30 pin and or iPad or iPhone. Oop, there's my finger. And then you can run it into GarageBand. And GarageBand has some amp simulators and all that kind of stuff, which is kind of cool, and record away on it. And GarageBand is what, $5. So you got your iPod or iPad and $5 in software, and then this gizmo, and you've got a recording studio, which will allow you to do some pretty cool stuff. It's not really limited to just guitars. You can plug in bass, you can plug in keyboards, whatever, into this. Accepts any instrument level, and then you've got that gain control, which makes it much, much more useful for high gain, low gain, whatever. Extraordinarily handy if you want to do any sort of recording, and you can see the actual size here. Let's put my thumb up there so just you can see it's about twice as wide as a thumb. So very, very small, and compatible with iPhone 4S, iPhone 4, iPad 2, requires iOS 4.3 or later. So if you got anything decently recent, it'll work. So come by the store and check it out. 2 ways for you guitarists to play around with iPhones and recording and all that kind of stuff. Again, it's at youngamericanmusic.com in Macon, Georgia.